My name's Elissa. Welcome to Seven Blessings Tarot. If you are new here, if you're returning, hey besties, I hope you are doing well. So today I feel so drawn to like take it like old school OG days, okay? Like pre-silhouette tarot, if you know, you know, like sold out tarot days when like I really would just do like spreads that just completely focused on shadow work, okay, like Celtic crosses. So yeah, I don't know, there's something about like I just want to kind of keep it simple and do that today. So we're gonna make it a timeless reading. If this reading found you, it's for a reason. You can bet on it. All right, I will trigger warn these readings. We look at the subconscious, okay? We're purposely trying to heal. All right, we're looking at the wounds, we're talking about the uncomfortable stuff. It has everything to do with taking accountability, looking at the shadow, and reaching self-actualization. So there's your trigger warning. Please, please, please take what resonates, okay? I also provide personals, all right? So if you need assistance, feel free to email me and we can talk about that, all right? As always, please do like, share, subscribe, check out the memberships, okay? And let's see what's going on. So something isn't over. There's like a last leg. I was getting that. Okay. It felt a little conflict-ish. Yeah, you guys are showing up in kind of like a heavy energy. We'll talk about it. But it looks like there's going to be a new beginning. All right. So hang in there. It's actually not going to be, I heard diabolical, I don't know, but I was gonna say destructive as possibly anticipating, okay? It's like you know what you need to do, all right? In fact, things might end up being a little more peaceful than, yeah, you anticipate. We're gonna clarify. Okay, I'm in this with you. I'm going in blind. Some of you might feel that way. We're looking at the shadow energy, the underlying energy, okay? So what's really going on beneath the surface for you at this time? We have the Seven of Wands, which is all about defending yourself, setting boundaries, right? Like 10 toes down on that, I'm gonna stand on that one, right? Pick your battles energy, okay? High Priestess, okay? Intuition, mute, an inner knowing, secrets, behind the veil, Pisces energy also. Okay, this is an all signs reading if I didn't say that, but take, you know, what resonates. And then the Knight of Wands, like what matters to you? What do you really want? There's a hidden desire that somebody's protecting, or maybe you're protecting. What's a hidden motive? Okay, be honest about that. This is like knowing your shadow, I'm sure. Okay, it's in the energy for sure. Two of Cups. Maybe it's allowing yourself to want love or to desire love, all right? Because in the state of you guys finding this reading, I really see an upset, okay? Some of you might be a Scorpio with this King of Cups in the reverse energy, but this is really rough. This is like not being able to self-regulate. This is not being able to sit with your feelings, okay? I'm hearing taking things personally, and we're gonna clarify each of this here, but just from the overview, your challenge is the 10 Pentacles, okay? So your challenge is allowing yourself to have happiness, maybe shifting what happiness means for you. Okay, we'll see. The Devil in the reverse popped out here, clarifying your state, and this King of Cups in the reverse. Capricorn energy showing up. You are going through detachment, but there's something that's kind of making you freak the fuck out. Okay. So take what side of the spectrum you're on here, as far as either you could possibly be living in a detached place where that's causing an upset because it's like blocked heart chakra, right? I don't feel connected. I'm not honoring my truth. I'm not honoring my heart. Okay, for some of you, that could be where you're at. For others of you, you're on the other side of this where you actually have to let go of something that once meant so much to you. So you're very present with that feeling, okay? I'm hearing death by 1,000 paper cuts as well. So it could just feel like everything's really freaking hard at this time, okay? Yeah, the Empress in the reverse here, the Death in the reverse, these are really heavy major arcanas. Okay, I'm just shouting out the signs for you guys because I want you to be able to take what resonates. Of course, you know, it might be a personal confirmation for somebody, but also understand that these energies exist in the collective, okay? I'll do my best to explain them to you, but we have 3 major arcanas. There are 3 lessons from source that are being mirrored to you and your experiences right now. Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. You've been living in pain. This is absolutely 100% living in survival mode, whatever that looks like for you. It's functioning, I don't know, for some of you, this could be functioning alcoholic. I would, like, almost just said that, right? But it's still like functioning addiction. It's functioning in the trauma. This is how I live. Okay. There's something about like, something being square, like I can't go outside of the square, okay, this box. But something needs to be complete here, but you've been sitting in such a place where it's like it hurts, right? This is an energy of like falling and, you know, breaking something, and it's just like, that's really valid. You're in a lot of pain right now, but it's like refusing to stand up. It's like, but my leg's broken. It's like, okay, but we need to seek care. You know what I mean? There's things that we need to do. So some of you, yeah, it's almost like for some of you, your nervous system could be in a state of shock. Some of you are frozen in trauma. Like, this is heavy energy. And like I said, get a personal if you need help working through this, because I cannot break down all the individual stories, but this is heavy shit. And Spirit is saying some of you are having trouble acknowledging. Yeah, I just saw the moon on the bottom. Some of you are having trouble acknowledging. You don't even see, okay? It's dark. It's an illusion. How heavy it is, because you've been carrying it your whole freaking life. This is just how life is, people. Right? It's kind of like that outlook. But you'll know that if this is for you, because you'll have a hard time feeling right now connected, open, safe to be in your flow. It feels like you must release, or you can't connect out of safety because it'll lead to a release, okay, of some sort. Let's look at your challenge, okay, because that's just kind of how we're pulling in, all right? That's how we're showing up to the joint, all right, of the 10 Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you could feel like a lot's at stake, okay? But I really feel like this is actually identifying what happiness means to you. The moon came right back out. So there you go. Cancer, Pisces, we're looking at you. This is all about your emotional state. What is fulfilling to you? There's something you desire, and we saw this in the shadow card, remember? When I pulled these, we talked about this. I'm not talking about what I really want. Why? Something about it feels selfish, and it's so interesting because it's your destiny with the star peeking behind here. But it's like you're like almost forbidding yourself from discovering it. Yeah, you're gonna have to break free from some type of limiting box, okay, situation. Can I get more on this, please? I can't believe the major arcanas that are popping out for you. I mean, I can. We asked for a shadow work reading, right? It's the lessons from the universe. 6 of Cups. Hello? 10 Cups, your challenge, or excuse me, your challenge of 10 Pentacles is being clarified by the moon and 6 Cups. 6 Cups is the past, childhood, nostalgia. I only know what I know. I can't even think of something else. This is literally someone feeling like it's hopeless. It's not going to get better. Someone may feel like they lost their time. Time ran out. I lost my chance. For some of you, there could be, I was picking this up, I feel like all year, like this feeling of either love or pregnancy is like kind of what I'm getting, okay? Strength in the reverse. Leo energy. Something is a huge trigger. We want it so deeply, but we feel like we were always robbed from it. Also, there's this experience in your past that you know what you think should make you happy, what you were taught, okay, by either parents, society, whatever, whoever you idolized. Okay. I'm hearing the game of life. Okay, so for some of you, you're holding yourself to these standards of, you know, I was supposed to go to school or get married and have kids by a certain age. Like there's a lot of that pressure here. I'm gonna go another layer in your challenge, because this is also like an inner calling from your inner child. Because it's like your inner child wants it so bad and you're telling yourself the desire is wrong. You're telling yourself it's selfish to want more, different. 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're afraid of happiness. There's no doubt of what would really make you happy, of what would truly fulfill you. Whether this is in your environment, your material world, okay, your heart space. There's this exhale that your nervous system, your inner child, your higher self is looking for. But you won't even acknowledge that. So that's going to take some soul searching on your end to find out what exactly is your true definition of 10 Pentacles. But what I can tell you as your energy reader today, if this is resonating, is it's not what you've been chasing. It's not what you've been taught. You're being presented with a new beginning. I'm hearing like look around you. Okay, so some of you might really be like going within right now, okay, feeling some heavy emotions. We saw that how you were showing up, but there's something about opportunity is opening up or lying everywhere. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new job, a new position. I'm hearing manifestation. It's a seed. It's the doorway to your true pathway of happiness. The Hangman is popping out. Pisces energy. It's on hold. Okay. It's knowledge you've planted the seed. And it's like this should be sprouting any day. I've looked at, you know, the cycle of seeds. Like, you know, it takes this many days for it to sprout. It's like I'm the day before, you know, the cycle. Or maybe it's the cycle day and there's a little bit of a delay. Yeah, the Chariot. Listen, some of you might be moving. Some of you also could just have a huge opportunity presented to you, thrown right in your lap, okay? No waiting. The only waiting is you saying yes, is you accepting this. You could be in self-denial, possibly. This is an energy, I don't know if this is somebody's story, but, you know, you've been offered, you know, your dream job, but it requires a move to a cross country, a different country, something crazy. It would be a very big change, okay? Leaving behind family or like living in a different culture. But everything about you is exciting. You want it so bad, but there's this guilt, shame, fear holding you back. Right? King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's fear that this isn't what you hope it to be. Yeah, you're afraid to have hope. You're afraid to get your hopes up. That's what this is. I'm afraid to be happy. I'm afraid to get my hopes up. I'm afraid to be vulnerable and trust the pull. This literally like gravitational pull I'm having. I'm actually fighting what God is calling me to do, because I'm so afraid that it goes against these 4 walls, this box. Okay. Let's look at your strength position, okay? Because it is the Tower in reverse. Again, something's, I don't know if you think somebody's gonna get offended or you're gonna have to like fight your way there, or this will ruin lives. There's something about that, but your strength position is actually, this is all within. You have more control than you realize. It's about you just saying yes. I want to say, that's what I mean. Yeah, you gotta cover the nippies. But it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna fall out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna land on swords. It's like, no, you're not gonna hang out of a window. You're fine. You know, it's thinking worst case scenario, and there's something freeing, there's something liberating about realizing Oh wait, I'm my own worst enemy. Again, the Chariot on the bottom. For some of you, this is about a move. It's a move into a new cycle. New way of life, new earth. But for some of you, is absolutely like a very big change. I'm hearing all expense paid, so fuck it. Two of Swords in the reverse. It's almost inconvenient that there's not an issue. Like, it's giving your nervous system anxiety, okay? You are like, yeah. You know, like those first time nervous parents? You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my gosh. It's like you're over, you know, protective with your inner child. Let yourself go. This is like your first time at sleepaway camp or something. I don't know. That might be a bad example. I'm not sending my kids to sleepaway camp, but anyway. Four of Wands here. You're afraid of stability. Trusting the process too. I'm coming back to that planting the seed, knowing it's going to sprout. Like, you were the one to put it into the soil. You prepared the soil. You're the one that's, you know, made sure it has the perfect sunlight or the water, or you planted it in the perfect spot. You've been nurturing it. You looked up the life cycle. You're right on track. Why wouldn't it? Of course it's going to sprout. It's nature. I'm like, duh. Like, that's what I want to say. Okay, weird. I just split the deck. Spirit was like, split the deck. A card from the light seers, so I don't know, maybe some of you are light seers. I'm also getting lighthouse. Anyway, the King of Swords was just sitting in here. You have all the choices, and this was your past position too. That's why I was telling you, like, you asked for this, you wanted this, you have more control than you realize. Your soul signed up for this. Whatever it is, trust the process. I'm hearing the great surrender. Yeah. I feel like people aren't gonna get it. People are not gonna get it. I'm like, and that's how you have to understand. People are not gonna see your vision. They're not gonna understand the calling. It's not theirs. Of course they're not gonna get it. They're not being called. You are. Your phone's ringing. Your soul is answering the receiver is what I'm getting. But you do have somebody here that's either extremely closed-minded. They're not. This is almost like haterade. Okay? With the Page of Swords in the reverse, it's like, I don't know. Do it for you. Okay? This would be somebody being like, I don't really give a shit that you started a garden. I have no interest in learning about it. I don't want to hear about the life cycle. I don't want to hear how you just, you know, grew your own, you know, vegetable for the first time. You know what I'm saying? There's something about that where your inner child's being rejected. Like, no, you can't put your art on the fridge. You know, like, that's kind of what it is. I don't care what you did in school today. There's something about that. Somebody's making you feel like you're not even a priority or an option. But it's actually from you moving away. You're separating timelines. And that's why your challenge is the 10 of Pentacles, because it's not their calling. It's not their happiness. Your 10 Pentacles would not be 10 Pentacles to somebody else. Okay? It won't fit correctly. Yeah, Aces. Some of you are cutting someone off. You have different values. Okay? Or this could be a family member. This could be a couple deciding to go separate ways because one person feels very strongly about having children. Okay, I'm getting a couple different things here. But it's like this person's not changing their mind and you're destined for this pathway. So it's time to go separate ways and just trust like the law where you're both being pulled, right? And you know you're dealing with a liar anyway. Somebody's dealing with a Pisces, I'm just saying, okay? The High Priestess in the reverse, this person's disconnected and trying to disconnect you from your calling because it is not convenient, right? Our shadow card was the Seven of Wands, boundaries, okay? You're setting boundaries with people who are very much benefiting from you being loose or attaching that shame or guilt for having a calling, okay? They were benefiting from yeah, being able to easily access you, distracting you from starting the garden. It's giving like Cinderella vibes. It's like, yeah, you can go to the ball after you have this laundry list of activities to do. The moon in the reverse. Heavy Pisces energy, Cancer as well. But you see through this person, okay? And this person's aware as well that they're not on the right path. Here's your advice, 8 of Cups. There's one meaning in tarot for that one, babe, okay? Get out. I'm telling you, this is about somebody shaming you, judging you, okay? What you desire. Eight of Cups, please, for advice for the collective. So this is walking away. 7 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, your garden has to be planted elsewhere. You need a certain type of soil for you to really, it's like, oh, I tried this, you know? Somebody could be a cook with a recipe. I'm getting that. Like, I don't know. Like their recipe will be in stores or something. I don't know. Anyway. They can't be in your garden. They're a pest. Okay? They're poisoning the crops. The Hermit, Virgo energy, Queen of Cups in the reverse. I don't know who you're dealing with or what the situation is. I don't even want to blame this on a person because this totally could be a situation you're just turning your back on. Like it's a whole bunch of crap. Okay, it's just the chapter you were in, whatever it is. But however emotionally, okay, upsetting this is, because we saw that when you were opening up, you're doing the right thing and you need to keep going. Like, do not look back. This is why your heart was blocked. Again, this isn't their calling, is really just what it's saying, okay? Here's something interesting as well, because in what you don't see coming, it's the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So this is like, the fight is over. The conflict is over. When you leave this person, you leave the conflict. You leave the problem. When you leave the situation, you leave that vibration. You change courses. You change the trajectory, okay? And what you don't see coming, resolution as well. Peace. Letting go of anger. Yes. I'm telling you, your strength position was the Tower in the reverse. And this is like clarifying the same card and the peace that's coming. It's about walk away and just start your life, okay? Don't look at it. Don't worry about it. Focus on your happiness. You must be tempted to like cause a little destruction on the way out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Are some of you like tempted to like kick a desk when you like quit a job or something like that? Like, that's the answer, you know? Or like burning the house down while you leave. It's just like, I'm hearing path of least resistance. Also, there's something about moving forward without complete clarity. That one's rough. But you have to trust the calling. Some of you might be called to move without even really knowing why. Like to a certain area, okay? Sorry, I just thought of something. 2 of Cups. Also, some of you might be like moving into a new stage of like love where something connects. Yeah, like something from your past is gonna connect to the future, and it's like this was all set up for you the whole time. Okay. Actually, okay, listen. The 2 of Cups is what makes me say this, and then what's going forward? The Knight of Cups. What are you people getting into? What are you guys doing? Let me know below. Some of you might be opening up to love for the first time. If this is a long distance relationship, maybe that's what you're doing, making the move, or you're gonna meet the one when you make the move, okay? But this feels like making love to life with your heart open. For some of you, this is gonna be intimacy and love. You're leaving one relationship, finding a new one, or you're whatever, okay? But I'm gonna speak on a general sense. This is making love to life passionately with your heart. Temperance. Spirit is guiding you. This is literally like the sweetness of life, like you and God co-creating. It's meant to be. Like divine love is really, really, really divine blessings is what's coming out here. Sagittarius energy, 7 of Wands. This is what you were fighting for. This is what you were waiting for. This is what your heart was waiting for, okay? Wow, this is the connection. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something about a divine union coming in. I'm not even gonna get crazy. We're gonna leave it there, okay? This reading actually really wasn't as intense as I anticipated, okay? We're gonna get through it. We're getting 10 Pentacles. It's gonna be great. Something about after pain, heartbreak, cheating, betrayal, it's all gonna work out, okay? Be good to yourselves. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you need a personal, hit me up. Be good to yourselves. I'll see you later.